Two teams tonight trying to elevate to mid-season form, Graham, and really start to push to control each game.
And that gets more and more difficult as fatigue mounts. The travel miles climb and games just tighten up. But you know, BA, you just got to push through all of that and keep playing your best ball.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Schroeder and Levine in the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with MP, and it's Sabonis in at the 5. Diawara can't hit. MP finds Levine. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Oh, excellent hustle by MP. He deserved to be rewarded with the bucket for his effort.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. I asked how you counter a player with DeMar DeRozan's versatile scoring. We're putting a close sign on the mid-range tonight, Coach joked, adding, we're going to be very tight in that area defensively and not give him what he wants. Sounds like DeMar is in for an uphill battle tonight. Brian, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Shots good by Schroeder.
Showing off those playmaking skills, Levine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
Well, I'm wondering, RJ, do you think we'll see a Zach LaVine highlight dunk tonight?
Yeah, BA, most nights we normally do. Something else also, I've come to expect shooting sprees from Zach. This man can rattle off 3 and 4 and a quarter like it's nothing.
MP, the pass to Sabonis. Back to MP. And it's New York with a rebound. This is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
Last year, they battled to a stalemate, winning one game apiece.
A somewhat surprising split. One team made the playoffs and the other was locked out.
And MP throws it down.
I've got to tell you, the athleticism of MP is really showing off right now.
Outside Anunoby. To the paint. Here's Diawara. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Oh, and Towns with the block.
Yeah, good to see Towns being engaged on defense. Just great timing to come up with the rejection.
Here's Brunson outside. The offensive rebound.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. The Kings have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's DeRozan. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Working to find the high percentage look. DeRozan makes sure he converts.
Towns. That's good.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
The Kings leading. Here's MP. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, Sacramento this season, bringing in Dennis Schroeder to provide stability to their point guard position, and he's coming off an efficient postseason with Detroit. Schroeder's impact has varied depending on the situation, but the Kings are hoping and believing he'll thrive in their system.
They love his disposition. Thank you, Shams.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Kicks it to DeRozan. Here's MP. No good. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Bridges finds Brunson. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
And you gotta love Jalen Brunson's mix of physical and mental skills. He's not just fast and tenacious, he's also very intelligent about how he attacks you.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Yabusele, he's checked in for Anunoby. And Clarkson subbed in for Bridges. And we just got Shams Charania on the line. Shams, I understand there's some big NBA news. Can you fill us in?
Thank you, B.A. Getting closer to the trade deadline, the Raptors have not hesitated on taking action. They bolstered their lineup by bringing in the savvy veteran, Drew Holiday. He's a hard-nosed, versatile defender who can play both guard spots, and he's a leader on and off the court, guys. Plus, you know he brings that championship pedigree.
Shams, thank you. Always some intriguing news breaking in the NBA.
They're really working the paint now.
A nice shot by MP.
Yeah, MP capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
Yabusele outside. The 3 is up. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists in the game.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's MP. The rebound by Yabusele.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Outside McBride. Pass to Brunson. Shoots over Monk. And so it's New York, closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistent.
Help me out!
Outside Brunson. Clarkson for 3. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Taking a look at Sacramento. The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. MP is out there with Domantas Sabonis. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. Brunson is doubled. Pass to Robinson. Here's Diawara. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by DeMar DeRozan. MP, the pass to Sabonis. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
Here's Diawara. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Left side Robinson. And here's Brunson from the arc. 4-3. Brunson nails it.
Yeah, a dead-eye shooter. Don't expect Brunson to miss many of those.
MP, the pass to DeRozan. Outside Schroeder. Connects from downtown. Schroeder's got 11 points. And so it's New York, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. Back after this.
Hello, everybody.
In Holiday, they get a guy who can do a bit of everything. What I love is that even when he isn't putting up huge numbers, he's still an impact maker.
And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Knicks.
Rebounding clearly and
Thanks as always.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. One guy who's been getting it done is Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
We've got Mikal Bridges, also Jalen Brunson out there, OG Anunoby out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Diawara in at the 4. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, BA, and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight, and the technical free throw is good. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Detroit had a huge game. He dropped 24 points and chalked up a few assists along the way as well. You'd love to see him build on this effort. He showed he can dominate. Next step is to do it with consistency, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And there's always the chance of a carryover effect into tonight's game.
I wouldn't put it past him, but it's tough to have back-to-back performances like that.
And his teammates shouldn't be relying on him to do that either. They need him to be ready to step it up.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. New York working the ball around now. He shoots it. Anunoby can't get it to go. And so MP will bring it up for the Kings. And that'll be game 4 of this 6-game stretch on the road. Ooh, MP going to work inside.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Pass to Anunoby. And a deep 3 from Towns. Rebound by Sacramento. Up top, Sabonis. 11 feet out. Good. And the assist goes to MP. And now just a 4-point New York lead.
Showing the concentration, Sabonis nails the mid-range shot.
Here's Diawara. Anunoby on the wing. Off target with the 3. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Here's MP. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 18 points for MP.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Pass to Towns. Here's Diawara. And the Knicks miss again.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Back to MP. Here's Sabonis. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Sabonis has got 4 points in the quarter.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
For 3, Bridges. New York again can't hit. Sacramento has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, B.A., I played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father.
Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for Schroeder. And that one misses. When you think of versatile bigs, Domantas Sabonis comes to mind pretty quickly, RJ.
He's at the top of the list in that regard. Capable of scoring on all 3 levels while also hitting the boards hard. And his passing, well, that's what makes him special.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Knicks trail by 4. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Outside Robinson. Pass to McBride. Robinson, a screen on Levine. Back to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
And here's Sabonis. DeRozan outside. Now MP. And here's Sabonis. Robinson defending. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Substitution on the court.
Ends up going with a whole new group. And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team, and Coach had a very specific message for his guys. He said, quote, control what we can control. Play our game, and the rest will take care of itself. Solid message, if you ask me.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Taking a look at the Kings. Schroeder and Levine are the backcourt. Domantas Sabonis out there with MP. And it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. MP. And it's New York with a rebound. Diawara's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now Towns. Cat playing big. Oh, my.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
MP. Yes! Using that window.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Outside Anunoby. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Sabonis.
They could have used more of those kind of rebounds earlier. It's hurt their cause.
Levine. Rebounded by Towns. Knicks leading by 3. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Levine. Yes, sir!
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one. You can see how hungry Sabonis is to help out his team. Whatever they need, this man will fight for it.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Towns getting it done under the hoop.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
And Bridges, here we go. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Team's foul. MP. Second personal foul.
Good on the first. And that stretches their lead to 8.
Jalen Brunson.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 9-point game here. Sacramento has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Now DeRozan jacks up a 3. Sabonis. Yes, sir!
Nice persistence on the glass. Sabonis understanding how to use his body and length, too.
New York leading by 7. And they double up Brunson. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Takes a 3. Oh, it doesn't go.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Here's MP. Sabonis in the post. Brunson defending. Using the glass to lay it in.
Keeping them in this. Sabonis showing no fear, taking the big shot.
Cash from downtown.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now MP. Oh, the baby hook. Nice.
Yeah, he's still a youngster, but MP shows he's ready for the big moments.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside Brunson. 6 to shoot. Puts up the tray. The 3 is in.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
So New York wins it. Even early on in this game.